What's up, guys? How's it going? I'm going to go over this tutorial in pencil. This is a Faber-Castell. I don't really know much about it, to be honest. I think it's a Prismacolor pencil. I found it's tiny as a nub right now, but I like the feel of it, so we'll be doing this. Today we're going to go over how to draw a superhero-like torso, upper torso, chest kind of area. So, I'm talking just the chest area. I start with the center line to kind of get an idea of where that's going to be, kind of shoulder line. I find out where the arm positions are going to be. Is that going to be on the page? It is. Alright. Arm positions. And let's see, the neck. The head would be up here, but we're not going to concentrate on the head today. I'm just going to put it up there so you can barely see it's getting cut off, so it doesn't matter. Then I usually throw the bottom of the pectoralis, kind of that line, where that's going to be. It's going to be parallel to the shoulder. I'm going to connect that over here into the sides of the shoulder. And I'm going to put in the rib cage here. The rib cage is very important. It's going to support everything, all the muscle and stuff. Pulling that downward. Alright. 1 second. Alright. I'm going to type some on Facebook. I'm going to catch right here this shape of the bottom of the rib cage. Yeah, I mean, there is going to be some kind of protrusion of the rib cage coming out here a little bit. The arm, going to find the more cylindrical part of the arm. You have the abdominal wall over here. Kind of go into the bicep area. Arm folds over, so you can't really see behind there. I'm going to put a placeholder for the hand. We're probably not going to draw the hand. We're not going to go over the hand specifically. We're just covering the upper body. A couple of things about the superhero chest and the torso. It's very, it's usually pretty defined. You know what I mean? Like he's gonna have like this kind of break right here, in the chest area. He's got a very low body fat. It's gonna tie in here the deltoid. Kind of a shadow pattern right there. Also, the arm's going to cause a shadow underneath over here where the armpit's going to be. It's going to roll down the rib cage, the shadow is. Going to tie in over here. See, part of it's going to go off that way, and part of it's going to go down over here to the side of the oblique. Over here to the, let me see. Actually, let's cover the other side of the chest before I go into the abs. I'm going to put the split here. Yeah, there's a pectoralis major and minor. They kind of split in two like that. But then there's also a lot of smaller divisions. They have like some striations. There's things like that. on the bicep area again on this side. Gonna put that whole thing in shadow. Form over here area in shadow. Going down the abdominal section. Some people have like a 6-pack, some have an 8-pack. It's really kind of genetic, honestly. I know that I'm not 100%, but I think even Arnold only had like a 6-pack, you know. I don't think he had an 8-pack. 8-pack is really hard. It's not just really hard to get because that was like that was like the peak, you know, of bodybuilding back then. I would say it's very genetic. Whether you have the 4 or the 6, I mean, sorry, the 8 or the 6, you know, sticking out. Over here, the serratus muscles, they kind of curl around like fingers over here on the side. There's a deltoid over here. There's a traps, which really gives you the shoulders a lot of volume. Sternocleidomastoid in the neck, kind of goes to the pit of the neck. It splits over here. And in terms of the torso area, I think that's pretty much it, really. You know, we're just going to hit the torso right now. Superhero-like torso. A couple of things. I'm going to go over it really quick. What are some attributes, right, of a superhero-type torso? Definitely the big pectoralis area. The chest. I mean, pretty much every muscle's big, but it's not overly big. It depends. Everybody has their own style. Usually an elongated figure, a little bit longer of a torso, you know. You know, there are guys like, I think there's Ed McGuinness, and he draws really, you know, squatty. Every single muscle's gigantic, bulging. You know, everything is active, and that's his style. You know, and he makes that work. You know, excuse me. Sorry, I'm a little bit tired right now. It's the morning. But kind of find your style of muscle type, you know what I mean? My style is more like elongated muscle. You know what I mean? I kind of like that Cowboy Bebop. You know what I'm saying? That kind of look. I don't know why I'm just a fan of that look. It's funny because my body's more squatty, and I'm like not a very tall guy, so I have more of a condensed kind of like look to myself. It's just weird. So maybe I like drawing along people, you know, like tall torsos because I'm not, you know, very tall, maybe. It's a longing for what I want. Anyways, that's about it, guys. If you have any questions, let me know. Also, let me know what you want to see on this channel. I've been updating this channel a lot. Lately, I've been kind of lagging on it, but I really do need more suggestions on what to draw. So suggest anything below, and I'll get back to you. So, all right, guys. See you later. Peace out. Subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Aww.